Hello and welcome to my Masking Season 14 Spice Girls Night recap and review. My name is Masking Homie, content creator and the host of Masking Homie's recap and review podcast, where I talk about TV, music, celebrities, and so much more. If this is your first time tuning into my podcast and you're listening on Spotify, please download the episode, follow the podcast, and hit the notification bell, and also follow you can watch on my YouTube channel if you want to, where you can subscribe there and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything when it uploads on the channel, if you're watching it on YouTube, of course. And remember, you can always follow me on my social media platforms, which is my Instagram at @MaskingAHomie, as well as my YouTube channel, which is MaskingAHomie. All of it is available in the thumbnail of the podcast if you're listening on Spotify. So this week for the Masking, it was Spice Girls Night, and I mean, who doesn't love the Spice Girls? You know, they're a great
girl band, and the judges were all dressed up. You know, obviously Jenny was rocking the ponytails. We had Robin in a nice suit, Ken in the leopard print outfit, and Rita opened the show with "Spice Up Your Life," which was awesome. And we had Taraji P Henson, aka Scarab, as a guest panelist on this episode, and I absolutely loved her because she was just brilliant. And I still don't understand how Taraji was sent home that early. It makes no sense whatsoever, because it doesn't make sense that she went home that early. It just because she was so good. But she was on the panel this week, and honestly, she was absolutely fantastic. She just a joy to watch. And we had Crane, Pugcasso, and Snowcone all performing this episode, hoping to gain their spots in the next round. And it was a great episode overall, some great performances. And I must admit, while this elimination was very obvious going into the episode, it was still a great episode nonetheless, and I really enjoyed it. But with that being said, let's talk about this week's episode for Spice Girls Night on the Masking Season 14. So starting off with Crane, who performed Say You'll Be There, which is of course all the songs by the Spice Girls. And what opening to the show this was. She absolutely nailed it. The choreography was incredible. The vocals were absolutely slaying. Everything about this performance was top notch. She just has everything. Every single performance she's done so far. I mean, she's only done 2 performances so far, but nonetheless, they have been absolutely fantastic, and I loved it. I absolutely loved this performance. Definitely, I just love seeing her just kind of like just building up, just showing, the moves, everything. I would like to see her maybe do a ballad, maybe once we get to like the later stages, like maybe the merger or something, because I think she has what it takes to take on a ballad, which would be amazing. But nonetheless, this was an amazing start to the show, just absolutely fantastic. And I'm sticking with my guess, which I said from day one, and that is Normani from Fifth Harmony, which I am still very confident on. So we'll go through the clues for her right now. So she talked about her connection to Mel B, and Mel was a mentor for Normani during her career. And then we had the football helmet, the NFL helmet, and she actually helped kick off the 2025 NFL season with the "You Better Believe It" campaign. Which I think had a music video in that, I believe. Then we saw the construction hats. That is a nod to Fifth Harmony's hit song "Work From Home." And then we had a train which she described it as pure gold to her soul, and she won a Soul Train award for best dance performance. So I didn't really get much like speaking clues. I mostly got quite a few visual clues here. And also this episode won't be too long, because it's just we don't have much to talk about apart from 2 contestants and the one that was unmasked. But I'm still very confident this is Normani, and I'm so glad we finally have a Fifth Harmony member on the show. It's just brilliant. It's just absolutely fantastic. I've always wanted to have someone like Normani on the show, but hopefully next season we can get someone like Ali Brooks, because believe it or not, she can actually sing opera, if you didn't know that already. And the last time we had an opera performance was Piglet back in season 5, which was like nearly 5 years ago, I think. So just like proper, like quite a few years back. But and I think it'd be great to have Ali Brooke on there, to hopefully do some opera because she's actually trained in opera, believe it or not, which I never knew. But I think this is Normani still, and again, she just absolutely nailed this performance, and she deserves to go. She deserves to go all the way. Like, she's just ridiculous. Like, she's so talented. Next up, we had my favorite singer of the season, which is Picasso, where he performed Too Much. And all I can say is this was the best performance of the night. Just again, every single performance he has done so far has touched my heartstrings, and once again he delivered in absolute flying colors. Like, it was just mesmerizing. His vocal range is just insane. Like, he's incredible. I could literally listen to his voice all day. He honestly has one of my favorite ever voices to be on the show. It's just incredible. Like, he is just so ridiculously talented, and I want him to win more than anyone. Like, I know there's quite a few good singers this year, but he is the one I want to win. I want to see win the most because he's just so good. He's so good, and I'm sticking with my guess now, which I'm pretty confident now. After looking back on this week's clues, I am now convinced this is Philip Phillips. And again, I've always wanted him on the show, and I'm so glad that this is possibly him. So we'll go through the clues now. So we saw the 132 million on a sign, and he received 132 million votes when he won American Idol. He mentioned about the connections of Bruce Springsteen and John Mayer, and he toured with and opened for both of them during the 2013 Rock in Rio Festival in Brazil. The Moon, a very obvious one for me. That's a nod to his song Man on the Moon. And now the rejected series role, I was struggling with that, but I did find some stuff here. So it says here on Google that before winning American Idol, he auditioned for the second season of excuse me. Oh, he actually auditioned for the second season of America's Got Talent, but didn't make the cut, I don't think. And following his American Idol win, he felt rejected by his management company, 19 Entertainment, and he filed a legal petition to break free from his obsessive contract. So again, I think I might need some help with the rejected role, because I was trying to find out, was he supposed to be in a TV show? Oh, but then again, the Hawaii reference, that could be another reference to the Hawaiian the TV role, because wasn't he supposed to be in a Hawaiian TV show but didn't make it? I don't know. But again, I think this is now. I'm pretty sure this is now Philip Phillips, and I want him to win more than ever, especially because when he won American Idol versus Jessica Sanchez, which, by the way, that was a goated top two, if I say so myself. And of course, Jessica Sanchez went on to win AGT last year, which was so well deserved. And I think, but then again, we could see him getting the runner-up spot, because I also think he screams like runner-up as well. But I really hope he wins, because I think he's superb. He's absolutely fantastic. And finally, we have Snowcone, who was the person eliminated this episode, and she sang "Wannabe," one of the most popular Spice Girls songs out there, and she did well. I thought she performed well. She started off backstage, then she started entering the studio. I just love when they do it backstage, and then they make their way to the stage. I think it's just so cool. But she was indeed sent home this episode, which to me was not a massive surprise in my opinion, but it was indeed to be revealed to be Heidi Montag from The Hills, and the other ice cream person was actually her husband Spencer, which I thought was so cool, because he was just kind of in the shadows for the performances, and she was just brilliant. I absolutely love seeing Heidi on the show. Like, I think every single performance she stepped it up, like, week after week. She just got better and better, and yeah, she was just a joy to watch. You know, I haven't seen The Hills in quite a long time, so I'm gonna have to check that out very soon. But nonetheless, I thought she was absolutely fantastic this series, and yeah, I just thought. Excuse me. I just thought she was just fantastic. Amazing job. Thank you so much, Heidi, for doing the show, and of course to Spencer for supporting you. You guys were just fantastic. So there you have it. That's my review for the Masked Singer Season 14 Spice Girls night. This week it is the Ozzfest night, which is basically the whole episode dedicated to the late Ozzy Osbourne, which I already know it's gonna be a very emotional episode. I just know it already. And we have Kelly Osbourne on the panel, which I cannot wait for. And again, I just cannot wait to see. I can't wait. I really can't wait. And we're going to see Eggplant, Pangolin, High Voltage, and Galaxy Girl perform. Again, I cannot wait for that. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely superb. But who do you think is going home next episode? Now, for me, I think I honestly think there's a possibility we could have a robbery this episode. And I'm going to say I think Eggplant could be going home. I don't want it to happen, but I just have this gut feeling that he could be going home, which again I'm hoping I'm wrong, because I kind of want Galaxy Girl to go home or High Voltage, but I love High Voltage too. But I do think that Eggplant might be the one going. But let me know what you think down below. And once again, thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you enjoyed it, please let me know your thoughts below, and remember to follow my podcast on Spotify if you're listening to it, and also to follow it. But once again, thank you so much for listening to my review of the Masked Singer Season 14 Spice Girls night. And of course, I will see you guys next time.